Eric Fisher. They also have one offensive lineman who may not be available due to COVID protocols. The good news is Patrick Mahomes and Sammy Watkins are feeling good. Max, considering these injuries on Kansas City, do you think that they should be the favorites?
No, the Kansas City Chiefs, given everything we know, should be the underdogs. The Bucs should be the favorites. And I'm taking the Chiefs because I had that kind of faith in Patrick Mahomes. And I don't think enough people understand that that's why they're also taking the Chiefs. Travis Kelce is great. Tyreek Hill is great. That's not why we're taking the Chiefs. Replace Mahomes with any other quarterback in the game, including Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, or anything. They'd be the underdogs. We just think, Mahomes is going to get it done. Guys, think about this for a second. The Bucs need to get pressure with 4, right? Like, we all know that because Tyreek Hill burnt them so bad in single coverage the first time they met. They're going to have to bracket Tyreek Hill. And, of course, you got to keep your eye on Travis Kelce. Resources have to be there, sent their way. The Chiefs are missing. They're not going to have for the game both offensive tackles, who are both Pro Bowl caliber offensive tackles. And now their backup centers in COVID protocol may not get to play. You know what that means? Andy Reid said what the offensive line's going to do in practice this week. All 5 guys on the offensive line are going to practice at all 5 positions. They are without their best players on the line, and they are thin on the line. They're all going to have to practice at all 5 positions. And what are they going up against, guys? A Bucs team that is surging and getting healthy at just the right time. By the way, Vita Vea, that big defensive tackle, the nose tackle, remember he got hurt in the Bears game and his season was over, right? It's not over. Season's not over. He's playing. And that dude can collapse your pocket. He can get a push in the middle. And then guys like JPP and Shaquille Barrett, those guys are coming to get you. The line of scrimmage. On the other side, the Bucs are totally healthy. Marpet, remember a month or 2 ago, he had missed some games. He's back. Donovan Smith's back. Everyone's on the line and balling for the Bucs right now. And their line had a very, very good season. So the Bucs should dominate the line of scrimmage. And Brady has weapons everywhere you look, and his secondary's playing lights out. Guys, I picked the Chiefs, and everyone who's picking the Chiefs is doing it for one reason. They have Patrick Mahomes, but they should be the underdogs here.
You can talk about that all you want to. I don't think they should be the underdogs because you keep talking about Patrick Mahomes. That ain't what I've been talking about. You saying everybody's been talking about it's because of Patrick Mahomes. To me, it's because of Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce. It's because of Tyreek Hill the last time he went up against this team. I will remind this audience, he had 207 yards, 7 receptions, and 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. He backpedaled in the end zone on 1 touchdown catch. He backflipped on another, toying with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He has 135 receptions on the season. Travis Kelce has 1,416 yards receiving on 145 receptions. They run the football when they want to because they can throw against anybody, and they're looking to throw first. And when I think about Tampa Bay, and Tampa Bay with Todd Bowles in his blitz package, because we know he wants to blitz all day, every day, one slight problem. Patrick Mahomes, 17 touchdowns, 0 interceptions against blitzes this year. I mean, this is unbelievable. And so when I look at it from that perspective, and here's where this is the biggest thing, and nobody has brought this up. We've watched Kansas City in the postseason, okay? We've watched them perform. You know what? Going up against Josh Allen, he's not a scrub. He can ball. He was an MVP candidate. Plus, he has wheels on him, too. What happened? They were able to neutralize him. Tom Brady is elite. I get that. And he's going to get the ball out of his hands inside of 2 seconds. I get that, too. But when I look at him right now, when I look at Tom Brady, here's what I think about. He's a stationary target. And as a stationary target, you're talking about these boys, the Chris Jones of the world and others, being able to get at him. You're talking about a brilliant football savant in your secondary at the safety spot with the honey badger, Tyrann Mathieu. I'm just looking at it from that perspective. And even though I think it's entirely possible for Tampa Bay to win this game, they certainly should not be the favorites because of the things that I just mentioned. No way on earth. The right team is the favorite here.
Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce are amazing players. Mike Evans and Godwin, Antonio Brown, Scotty Miller, nothing to sneeze at. Tom Brady has crazy weapons at receiver everywhere he looks. He has several excellent and trusted tight ends. He has an offensive line that not only blocks for him well, but blocks for the run. In fact, when you talk about the best offensive lines in the NFL this past season, not on paper what we were expecting, but how they actually performed, the Bucs were elite. And they have name brand running backs who can still play. They have a very competent running game when they choose to use it. In other words, they have every single thing on offense. On defense, all three levels are playing great. And Stephen A., we're hanging our hats on me, Patrick
Make up
Mahomes,
your mind, Max.
you on his two best weapons.
Make up your mind, Max. Make up your mind. You can't sit up there, oh, the defense is playing great, but in the same breath talking about Patrick Mahomes being otherworldly and being something entirely different.
Yeah.
We don't give a damn what Tampa Bay
That's what
has
I'm
done against
saying.
anybody else other than Patrick Mahomes, because we saw what happened when they went against Patrick Mahomes. I'm just saying.
Max,
That's
I
what
already know
I'm
what
just
you're
talking
doing
about. That's
here.
why they shouldn't be
That's
the
my
favorite.
point. Hold on, time out.
What?
That's my point.
What is
My
it?
point is, if you put Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson, anyone else on this Chiefs team, they'd be the underdogs. Even with the two premium weapons, based on everything I just went
because
through.
of Patrick Mahomes,
but because it's Mahomes, people are like, well, they're supposed to win.
Stephen
what
A.,
I'm saying to you is
see
this.
what he's doing? Don't you see exactly what Max is doing? Max is picking the Chiefs, and he's setting it up so he has the excuses in case he's wrong. So he looks right
He's hedging his
no
bets.
matter
He's
what.
hedging his
This is
bets.
all Max's agenda.
Hey,
now,
Molly,
I'm
who
betting
should be
on
favored in
Brady.
the Super Bowl?
I'm betting on
Max,
Brady, and I'm owning it,
Molly,
Max.
who should be
I see
favored
what
in the
you're-
Super Bowl?
Cliff
Max, we heard
Kellerman.
you. We heard you,
Molly,
Max.
who
Max,
should
I got a
be
quiz.
favored in this
I got a
Super
quiz
Bowl
here,
since
Max.
you want to debate?
Max.
No, I don't want to debate.
Yeah.
I just see what you're doing. I see
Max,
that.
Max, hold on, Molly.
Who should be favored?
Hold on, Molly.
Chiefs.
Max, I got this beautiful quilt here because if you want cover, you know, it's a beautiful quilt you should use. Instead of hedging your damn bets all the
that
time.
was a
That's
good
number
line.
one.
Hey,
Number two,
Molly.
hold on, Max. Hold on.
Who
Number two,
should be favored?
Antonio Brown is coming off an injury. Chris Godwin has been dropping passes, so we got to take that into consideration as well. Not only are we talking about Hill and Kelce, we can't forget McCole Hardman. We can't forget Williams. We can't forget the play calling of Andy Reid and Eric Bieniemy. We can't forget
Brown
those things.
is coming off an injury.
I know that.
Mahomes' offensive tackles are going into injuries.
All right, we got to
They're
go.
not
Max, you
fielding
can
a
get
whole
mad
team.
you can get mad at me later, but I just feel like you're protecting your pick here. But we can discuss it more later. Producers are in my ears. We got to go. We got plenty more time to talk
can't help
Super Bowl,
himself.
fellas. Brett Favre was on the show recently. Really enjoyable time. Fellas, wait till you hear what Favre had to say about Deshaun Watson. We'll share those comments with you next. You know the fellas are going to have plenty to say about it. And Panthers